Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game FoCuS versus Kaho. This game taking place on Last Refuge 1.5. FoCuS spawning as the blue orc on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Kaho spawning as the yellow night elf on the top right-hand side of the map. It is going to be, well, Keeper of the Grove going up, I guess, against Blade Master and Grunts early on in this matchup. Ari's speeding through those first 2 minutes as well. Players are getting that early introduction, getting those heroes out in the play, and now trying to figure out what strategies will be unfolding. All right. Ancient of War tanking a lot of that damage, already moving out across the map. Now picked up Claws of Attack +5. Meanwhile, Blade Master opting to go for Windwalk and now perhaps try and do a little surprise tactic here. There's a Dust of Appearance trying to see if there was a hidden unit anywhere. Not quite sure why that Dust of Appearance was used there, what hidden unit he was expecting. But well, here we are going into an engagement here. Cloak of Shadows being used by the Blade Master aggressively to try and perhaps shut down or take down some of these Murlocs and other units. All right, that Murloc will get taken down there, but a pretty heavy investment in time by FoCuS to even go after this, as we see a number of treants there. All right, Murloc Huntsman about to get taken down. Who's going to get that final shot off? Blade Master wants that final hit. Who's going to get it? It looks as though... Wait. Who's going to get it? Going after that Grunt now, and the Keeper of the Grove gets the final hit as Blade Master was still in mid-swing cooldown. Keeper of the Grove, well, staying back very close to level 2, 4 experience shy, wants to be able to unlock Entangle, unable to do that so far. Meanwhile, text to tier 2 already begun by FoCuS and by Kaho now. All right, double the mod. No, I don't think you are first. I think PJ Nom 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 was here before you, even though it doesn't show up in the chat. PJ Nom 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 may have to defend his title, or, well, not. It's the internet. You're not really gonna, get any points for anything you do here, really. Anyways, coming back around, Blade Master, Forest Troll Trapper gonna go ahead and clear things up here. Blade Master still trying to disrupt a lot of the creeping that the Keeper of the Grove is doing. Blade Master using that Cloak of Shadows very annoyingly. And this was one of those things where players weren't sure if that new Cloak of Shadows of years ago being able to be useful at during the day would make a very drastic difference. Purposely pulling the aggro onto FoCuS's Grunt in the back to get an ensnare off. I believe that Grunt will get taken down, but at the hands of FoCuS, trying to deny that little bit of experience. Keeper of the Grove now looking to retreat back down to 143 hit points. Archers are now trying to retreat back every which way, as the Keeper of the Grove taking quite a bit of damage as well. All right, racking up some of that damage. Blade Master down to 59 hit points. Is it going to end up getting taken down? No Dust of Appearance, no way to reveal, as the Ancient of War, or the Archer, is hiding inside the body of the Ancient of War, making it difficult to try and get that hit off there. Blade Master down to 72 hit points, doing a good job. And one thing that I will note, FoCuS did all of this without building his Voodoo Lounge first. Oftentimes, players will build that Voodoo Lounge first so that the Blade Master is able to bring healing salves, a clarity potion, to the battlefield, and then be able to recharge and refresh. This was all done off of one attack. No healing at all whatsoever, and natural regeneration to really disrupt a lot of Kaho's style. Now, we are looking back off to the north now. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 2, picking up Boots of Quel'Tha Lost. Really not that useful or great, and now going after the remainder of this creep camp. Oh, finally get to catch me live. Well, I try to stream at the same time every day. Thank you for, being excited to be here. Excited that you're watching here as well. Now, we are looking at the Tauren Chieftain making his presence out onto the battlefield as the Rock Golem going to get taken down here. We are getting up a second Demon Hunter. Boots of Quel'Tha Lost may be transferred over to that Demon Hunter, yeah. And that Demon Hunter already hard hitting with plus 11 damage and close to 6 armor. that Demon Hunter going to be able to take a licking, but keep on ticking. Perhaps going to try and get to level 2 here. Does he go for mana burn first? Yes, he does. Now going after that Ogre Warrior. I believe the Keeper of the Grove is actually the one absorbing the majority of the damage until a little bit of a shift there. Keeper of the Grove may decide to back away, giving more experience to the Demon Hunter, as that would be incredibly important. There is an Illusion Grunt, I believe. Yeah, Illusion Grunt quickly revealed right there, or it should be revealed, as that grunt is, well, not really dealing any damage whatsoever. Demon Hunter picking up a potion of invulnerability and now making his rounds. Coming back the other way, Tauren Chieftain, True Shot Aura, Blade Master, and also wandering around the other side here, quickly sees, wait a second, my opponent is not here, not quite sure what to make of it. Druids of the Talon coming in from Kaho, a strategy that I was really not expecting. Are we going to see an Entangle? Yes, we are. Entangle onto that Ogre Lord. Needs to get a decent surround here. That Entangle does last for a little bit of time. Fairy Fire, Helm of Valor pickup. Demon Hunter now with plus 16 damage with additional strength and agility at 750 hit points. And nearing, well, more than 8 armor now. Perhaps going to go to 9 armor here once he gets to level 3. Ogre Magi going to get cleaned up here, pretty much easily finishing off the remainder of this creep camp once that Ogre Lord was divided and conquered. Ancient of War trying to cause a little bit of problems up here on the high ground. Tauren Chieftain using the healing ward is going to be able to heal up all of these orc units. A great follow-up play here, which could cause some problems as the armies now are going to engage in, well, weird lines. Mana burn coming back across. We are looking at Wisp being brought over. Shockwave now coming down. Entangle onto the Blade Master. One Druid of the Talon quickly gets finished off here. There is Fairy Fire, so the Blade Master going to end up taking quite a bit more damage as we're still seeing more detonations coming back across here. All right, Entangle coming here. Blade Master down to 148 hit points. Potion of Invulnerability being used. Demon Hunter could have a little bit of a bad day as well, trying to get back every which way. There's a Mana Burn. There's level up on the Tauren Chieftain. Blade Master continuing the fight. Healing Ward could be placed down, but Scroll of Healing used instead. Blade Master is still looking to fight, and, well, a difficult hero to take out. The Blade Master, well, having a lot of survivability items and spells cast on him, keeping him alive. Blade Master, Endurance Aura now looking to retreat back. Some healing salves could be picked up here. There are healing wards as well, and that is exactly what FoCuS needed. Picking up those healing wards from his opponent's laboratory creep camp is going to give him time to refresh himself while doing a lot of creeping and not having to sit back and wait for that healing to go through. All right, Tauren Chieftain is at 3. Blade Master sitting at 3, getting closer to 4 as we're looking at Kaho, who has a little bit of an uphill climb until that Demon Hunter gets at least to level 3. All right, thank you for the follows there. As we're looking at the Keeper of the Grove and Demon Hunter now making its rounds as well. All right, where are we going to be going off to next? Ogre Lord, Shockwave, Healing Ward quickly going to get cleaned up here. Ogre Lord is easily surrounded. Tauren Chieftain going to pick up that item most likely. It is going to be Endurance Aura, not the item he was looking for, as the units are all looking to retreat back. All right, we do see a Spirit Walker taking quite a bit of damage. There is, well, he was moving quite quickly because of that Endurance Aura bonus, but able to simply walk back home, taking a lot of bonus damage from those Druids of the Talon between the negative armor and that Fairy Fire. And that ethereal form. All right, Spirit Walker looking now to retreat back here. Burrows do not have that fortified armor as of yet. There is no War Mill. All right, no War Mill whatsoever. This is going to be some heavy pressure. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, the Clockwork Goblins delaying the main army of FoCuS as one Orc Burrow is already down and more Orc Burrows could be falling in next. More damage looking to rack back up. Druids of the Talon do have mastery training and able to pick up that Blade Master and, well, do a little bit of damage as we see a mana burn right there, but, well, too little too late. Continuing to put in this pressure. All right, more Orc Burrows could get taken down. We are looking at 50 over 31 supply, unable to build any additional units right now. So any unit lost will be out of commission for quite a bit of time, as the Raiders are going to get ensnared here, and FoCuS going to end up losing another unit once more. Units back off to the north here. This timing attack is absolutely very deadly. Mana burn on to the Tauren Chieftain. No Shockwave to rip through that back line. Fairy Fire, Cyclone now picking some units up as well. There is still causing quite a bit of problems. All right, are we going to see some Spirit Link going after some of those other units? well, after those peons, as well as they are still priority targets, trying to rack up more damage. Well, Goblin Tinker now in a lot of trouble, gonna get taken down there, down to 4 hit points, falls as the Blade Master now up in the air once more once he gets to level 4. Trying to divide and conquer. Kaho's army rather small here, 37 compared to 50. FoCuS with home field advantage as we're looking at another raider getting taken down. All right, a couple of these orc burrows could get finished off here. There is not a lot of, well, a lot of damage that can be done to these fortified buildings. Taking down the burrows seem to make more sense as it is only magic damage and hero damage so far. All right, Dust of Appearance. Nothing really to show for it here. Peons now trying to make their way over. Cyclone onto the peons to try and take down the Bestiary. Is the Bestiary going to fall? Yes, it will. And with it, the production of the Raiders that were so near on coming out. One Druid of the Talon, however, not taking the ride back home with that Scroll of Town Portal. Goblin Tinker back out onto the battlefield. FoCuS 52 over 62 supply. I think it may have actually been an okay position to move with the Demon Hunter and the Demon Hunter here, and then just try to take down all of those orc burrows. Yes, production, the bestiary needs to be replaced, but at the same time, he's still able to train up grunts and spirit walkers, taking down every single orc burrow, which would have been much easier considering the magic damage and the hero damage of the night elf units, and especially with the lack of that Goblin Tinker who was taken down earlier. All right, making a move down here. 52 supply over 62. Demon Hunter checks the high ground, sees that it has not been cleared out, but still wants to go after, well, the bestiary and the barracks that are now being placed down. There goes an ensnare now. Are these peons or what else is going to end up happening? The Druids of the Talon are ready with that range to poke apart and cause a bit of problems. Barracks going to be destroyed here in just a moment. And now what is going to be that follow-up building? All right, Bestiary taking quite a bit of damage already, down to 700 hit points, taking about half of its life in just a moment's notice as the Keeper of the Grove uses a potion of invulnerability to try and stay alive. Cyclone picking things up, Disenchant, Spirit Walkers continuing to fight, and this is old school Druids of the Talon fighting their way through. Keeper of the Grove currently ensnared, perhaps wishes that he could get entangled and then jump into the air so that he would not be surrounded. Instead, quickly gets taken down as the Forest Troll Berserker going to get finished off as well. Both sides continuing the fight here. Surround on the Blade Master. Blade Master is in a bit of trouble. Pocket Factory Shockwave ripping on through. Goblin Tinker down to 155 hit points. Is the Blade Master going to fall? Yes, it does. Giving level 2 to the Goblin Tinker, who is still trying to stay alive, but takes a Shockwave in the face to get taken down. Heroes are just falling left and right here. More Druids of the Talon continuing to fire as we see what Druid of the Talon in crow form. Not quite sure what that is for at this point in stage in the game, as we're looking at the Druids of the Talon still absorbing damage from that Tauren Chieftain. Mana Flare trying to clean up all of these Spirit Walkers. Tauren Chieftain now out of mana. Demon Hunter could try and mana burn a little bit as well, as we're looking at damage racking on up. All right, Bestiary down to 500 some odd hit points, trying to finish off this Bestiary here. Treant could make its way back over, continuing to poke as well, down to 51 or 54 supply here as a new Raider now makes its way back off to the north. Tauren Chieftain going to try and lead a counter charge here. There is an expansion by FoCuS down here on the south side that's been mining pretty freely, as we are now looking at the engagement onto the Blade Master inside that Altar of Storms. Still think Kaho could easily take down those 4 orc burrows and really cause a major reset, as FoCuS is now changing the strategy and trying to turn this into a base race, knowing the type of army that Kaho has. Repairs are underway, trying to hold that door open. Resurrection on that Keeper of the Grove as the Tauren Chieftain now gets up to level 5. Yep, finally going after the low-hanging fruit that still has a dramatic impact, and focusing that effort to go after the orc burrows, as we're looking at 47 over 42 supply, and that is just going to continue to fall more and more, also opening things up as the peons are going to end up getting taken down, thereby setting back the economy of FoCuS for quite a bit. All right, with those peons getting taken down, lumber will be a little bit difficult to harvest as well. And also, the Demon Hunter may be able to get to actual level 5 here if he's able to take down enough of these peons. Not quite sure what the number is needed, but it looks like it could be close. It's up to 290, 1292. Is there enough peons here to get up to level 5? I don't believe there is. One peon short. All right, Demon Hunter has no way of really retreating back here. Tauren, or Keeper of the Grove, where did it go? Keeper of the Grove is trying to fight off in the back position here. No easy way to fight as the Ancients of Wind are now joining in on the battle. More Moonwells being placed down as well. Both sides very, very low as we are looking at the Tauren Chieftain, well, getting the Shockwave off there. Mana burn a little bit late. Tauren Chieftain now trying to stay alive here as the Spirit Walker is there as well. Tauren Chieftain trying to retreat back. We're looking at the Druids of the Talon trying to finish things off here. And Kaho does not know about this expansion as FoCuS is going to be able to rebound rather nicely. A lot of low hit point units. Demon Hunter gets up to level 5. Has to be very careful. Is he going to try and engage here? Yes, going to engage against the Tauren Chieftain. Spirit Walkers absorbing a little bit of damage. There's some more ensnares as well as the Druid of the Talon able to escape away. All right, more damage racking up through. Druid of the Talon getting finished off here. Demon Hunter now making his way off to the north, trying to finish things off. We're looking at new Moonwells to try and be able to, well, resurrect those heroes. 27 over 10 supply as the Demon Hunter gets off a mana burn, but doesn't have much to really show for it. All right, continuing the fight and this battle here. We're looking at those Spirit Walkers perhaps slowly going to get taken down. There's a mana burn on one. There goes one more unit as the units are now retreating back. And Kaho now knows, well, he's known for a while that there is this stronghold still here, and that's going to be rebuilt and ready to go. Kaho still does not know about this expansion here at the 5 o'clock location. Tauren Chieftain gonna, well, buy up a scroll of healing, try and heal up this army of Spirit Walkers and the Tauren Chieftain himself. Keeper of the Grove going to take a little bit of time to resurrect here as we are building up additional Moonwells. There is not very many Wisps left. Kaho is in trouble here as the Demon Hunter quickly sees, wait a second, how long has this base been here and how much gold have you had? I've been miscalculating things pretty regularly. All right, Fairy Dragon now going to try to continue to engage. There is that Fairy Dragon. It's about to get finished off by the Orc Burrow with all of that piercing damage. Are we going to see some damage onto now? Well, Scroll of Healing being used again. Orc Burrow could get taken down, trying to finish it off. That piercing damage does represent a threat to all of those Druids of the Talon, as the Demon Hunter cannot carry the army on his back by himself. The Druids of the Talon need to do much more of their work, but going after the Raiders, who are so much faster with that siege damage, really tearing through that army of Druids of the Talon in the back. Tauren Chieftain has already softened them up with a handful of shockwaves as the Demon Hunter now tries to retreat back here. Does have a potion of invulnerability, continuing to fight any way through. All right, Druids of the Talon able to retreat, and while taking it to the skies, Demon Hunter down to 149 hit points, gonna, well, attempt to heal up at these Moonwells, perhaps put down that Helm of Valor and pick it back up to replenish more hit points. All right, is he going to do that? Yes, he does. Heals back up to 404 hit points. Keeper of the Grove waiting to get resurrected, and that is going to be one of the key points here, whether or not the Keeper of the Grove will end up staying alive. All right, Ancients of Wind could be joining in on the battle. They are trying to join in on the battle. Demon Hunter still wandering around every which way, ducking and diving with 10 armor, going up against all of this armor type here as the Ancient of Wind is in position. Keeper of the Grove waiting to get resurrected. There is a Cyclone picking up another Raider, trying to minimize the damage onto that Altar of Elders. All right, there goes another ensnare as well. Right as the Tauren Chieftain gets up to level 6. That was a huge level, as suddenly the Tauren Chieftain cannot be taken down. Otherwise, it will just get back up again and be stronger, and that is gonna be the game. FoCuS with a ninja expansion, able to come away with the victory. As Kaho did not make the right choices. If he had known about the expansion, he would have attacked it, put pressure, or not, would have realized he wasn't in as great of a position as he originally thought. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.